Hi guys, welcome to us checking out a game that I have been meaning to play for a while, and I'm already covering up the title, so I'm going to move over here. Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. It's spooky season. I'll probably leave the camera here and we'll see if it works. I'll move it around as I always do. We'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, it's Sherlock Holmes versus the Elder Gods of Lovecraftian mythos. You're damn right I'm going to play this because I love me Lovecraftian mythos stuff. It's great, so... The lighthouse doesn't spin. Yes, that is intentional, I think. I don't know, maybe. They want shipwrecks because then the deep ones can come from deep beneath in the cave and, you know, take the sailors down there and, you know, turn them into more deep ones or whatever the hell the thing is, you know. I don't know. I don't know. No, it's, yeah, it's like one of those like semi-animated still images. I kind of like that vibe though, so, you know. NT redeemed the first. Oh my goodness, we're like, you know, 20 minutes into the stream and already NT got the first. Nice. Don't worry, just get Death Stranding for face scan. Yeah, but then we get confused by Hideo Kojima nonsense, so... Let's have a quick peek at the settings. I'm going to leave it on Young Detective. I think we did that for the last one as well. I want to just bump the music. I don't want to put it up too much because music sometimes overwhelms everything going on, but I do remember these games being pretty quiet music-wise, so we'll do that. Just want to make sure there's no annoying effects that we need to turn off. Okay, that's fine. Gameplay. Oh yeah, I'll turn that off because this vibration is broken and it just like rattles inside and makes really loud noises. I'll do that. Subtitles are on though. That's the thing I was definitely looking for. Let's go. Let's get in there. The entire sea doesn't see. It doesn't. No, it just kind of is there. It's frozen. But if the sea doesn't see, then what is this? What is sea if there is no sea to see? Or maybe the sea should have gone to Specsavers. Ba-doom! Oh no. Terrible. Sorry. Just think of all the things the sea could see then. Okay, press any button to continue. What should the any button? Oh, that's an even worse dad joke. I don't know, yeah. It's gonna be one of those days, guys. Let me know if the game needs to bump up a wee bit. It probably does. Shadow over London. Bum bum bum. Yo, welcome YouTube for our best jokes. Yes, we front load the stream with them because then, you know, it totally puts people off watching more than the first couple of minutes of the VOD. I'm gonna put the volume
Dr.
up.
Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness?
Yeah, so it is the young one from the Chapter 1 game, which I never finished.
Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical?
Oh, that's a bit too loud. I'll put it there.
Attacks and the matter required immediate attention?
Yeah, same voice actors.
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
The Watson actor character is also the same, but a bit older looking, and maybe real. I doubt there's a continuity between this one and Chapter 1, because, you know, like, it's a Lovecraftian crossover game, so I can't expect it to be like, oh, this is definitely the thing. So we'll try not to talk too much about Chapter 1, since it never went out on YouTube, and this is going to go out as soon as possible. I do need to finish playing Chapter 1, and I will probably either finish it here on channel on stream when I have a chance, maybe after spooky season, or not, and just record playing the rest of it and just skip to the meat. There was a lot of running around in it. Okay, so to move around, press A to interact with objects. Yeah, what is that? Is that the newspaper? Sherlock, it's right there on the table, you dolt. Hold to inspect. The London Advertiser, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during the recent visit to London by the Swedish Princess Ildur. Chief among the scandal was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Ildur's personal bodyguard. Oh, the long time... They did it wrong. See, this is the thing in England. It's like, damn it, we kidnapped the wrong person. We kidnapped the bodyguard. God damn it, that was not the princess. The long-time member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from the late-night promenade. A spokesman for the police assures the Advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located. Probably not alive, but we'll find him. He is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. Look for a gigantic blonde person, possibly with a big beard. A great big bushy beard. And then you found him. It's like, god damn. Look for a Viking. He's got a horned helmet. No, he hasn't. They didn't wear those. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentleman's club or the fair nightingales who comfort them.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Mm-hmm. Can we just not with those syringes? Mm-hmm. Well, it's Sherlock, so he had a bit of a drug problem. Says that didn't finish chapter 1 and then says the same Watson while not seeing Watson. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Would argue the bodyguard did indeed guard if the wanted body is not caught. Indeed, it's like, well, he did his job all right. He probably isn't enjoying the fact that he did his job, but, you know. Ooh, can we... Oh, how do we rotate that the way around? There we go. Barnes Booksellers. Visit
Order from
Barnes.
Barnes Bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door.
Noble hasn't joined the franchise yet.
That's good service.
Then we've got a letter. Yes, this is indeed a thin envelope. Oh, what? Who?
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
Werner? Damn it, Werner, stop blowing up my inbox.
Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
He's already ruled out women.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson.
He's morphing into an innsmouther, though. Holmes, you need to hear this. He's turning into a fish man. It's weird. Like, okay, never mind. The Strand is missing. This won't do. We must away after I've had a quick look at everything else. Oh, can I peek? I can't peek. What is this? What is this madness? You give me a telescope and I cannot use it to spy on the neighbors? Oh my, yes.
Close, I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
Yeah, the syringes do make a statement, you know. They really do make a statement, so... Sherlock be like, it's morphine time. No, that's morphine. It's morphine time. It's like, no it isn't, Sherlock. It's still the middle of the day. Calm down.
For the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Alright, fine. I will open the door with my face. Follow me, Watson. I will say as well, the voice acting of this Watson is a bit different from Chapter 1. Because he was a bit more like, you know, I'm a young bloke, and hey, you know, what's up, Holmesy? What's up, Shirley? What did he call him? It wasn't Shirley, and it wasn't Holmes. He called him Shelley or something like, I don't know. It was really weird, like a strange other kind of nickname for Sherlock. But yeah, it wasn't Watson. I know. I'm just saying, you know, like we all know what was going on with that. Like when the penny dropped of what was actually going on in Chapter 1 with the Watson. Yeah. Can I go in here? No, I can't bother Mrs. Hudson. But I want to bother Mrs. Hudson.
Don't look at me. If you want the newspaper, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, but this guy's got more of a very proper sounding accent to him, so I think we can infer this is in fact Watson. Sherry, that was it, Sherry. I was like, Sherry? Never heard him called that before, and they're trying to be different, I guess. So, all right. So, oh goodness, there's still some optimization problems. It's rainy today. Why not dressing something more appropriate for the weather? Open the case book or navigate to the wardrobe with right bumper and put on a hat. Right bumper didn't. Oh, do that. That's not the right button. This one. There we go. There we go. I'm not using a modern controller. The symbols are different and I forget which one is which. Here we go. Yes. I will put on a hat. What are we going to put on? Nah. Yeah. It's got to be the classic. Classic. That tells you. Classic. Yes. Oh, we already have a bunch of clothing. This is great. Mutton chops. No. Nah. No facial hair for Holmes. No bruises either. I guess we're going to be doing that whole... Oh, we can even dress Watson. Yes, I forgot about that. Watson, my fellow, you must don your hat. And your long coat. There we go. Now we're ready. Ooh. Was it BP of not Shelley? What do you mean BP of not Shelley? I don't understand. You really need to finish chapter 1. I do. I need to finish chapter 1 to figure out what the hell was going on with that whole thing, you know. Okay, so I can to skip. Right, is there a map of this place where I know where I can go find a newspaper? Well, there is, but it's not interactive. It's a very small thing, but small urchin. Do you sell newspapers, boy? You do not. One of the Baker Street's regulars, probably. Or irregulars. Oh no. Madame, dry thine eyes. What vexes ye this fine morning? No? Okay, I can't talk to her either. I gotta find me a newspaper. Where do I go to find me a newspaper? At least this time your sidekick won't teleport around. Yeah, that's also another kind of hint that this is different. Barnes Bookshop. Here it is. No, that's not it. Where was... Past it? Apparently we found it, but we didn't. Oh, there it is. Right. Found it. Hello there, sir. Let's see. I'm on the break. Curious. He never takes a break. New books in the store. Charles Dickens. M. Godot. Edgar Allan Poe. Well then. So, what is the thing? What are we actually supposed to be doing here? I wasn't paying attention. He disposed of it before entering the building. Pages were soiled. There's a chance it may be found in the dustbin. Is that all we were doing, was coming out to check the dustbin? I wasn't paying attention. I'm too busy out here making terrible jokes. Too busy not playing the game, I think. Alright. Where's my dustbin? Which is my dustbin? Is it this one? Here. Alright. Ew! Oh, what the hell is this thing? Weird.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Oh. Well then, if it's potting soil, let's have it back then, shall we? I suppose I'm supposed to actually look at this thing?
Cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Somebody's trying to kill my newspaper.
Conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Madness, I say. Okay. I like how it's now hold RT to run. Why?
Copy of the Strand here.
Why? Somebody's trying to poison me. Run away. Ah! I don't know where I'm running, but I'm running. Hi, you do sell
I
papers.
just sold my last paper.
What? You just told me you had papers.
Then why are you still here?
Why are you
Also,
barking
by
that
the
papers
hour.
can be
No
bought?
sense in returning early.
What happened to my paper?
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious?
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Like the man with your newspaper?
Excellent.
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson?
Do you now?
Sure, now I can take the day off.
I know the value of a shilling as well. Does anybody know? Anybody in chat? Do you know the value of an old English shilling? How many pennies was a shilling? How many pennies, guys? Pop quiz. Come on. Boom. Let's do this. No? Probably because none of y'all were English, so... 10p? No. Close, though. 12. 12 pennies in a shilling. And there were 20 shillings in a pound. This was pre-decimal system. This was ye olde English money. Old currency be weird. It do be. Funnily enough, on the subject of book writing and stuff, like my book kind of slowly came up briefly, and then, you know, like about how I'm still trying to write it. I was talking to the guy who did Shy's podcast today, and on the subject of that, I needed to look into some old currencies to be like, okay, what kind of pennies and denominations were there? Because I'm going to need at some point to have like a reference to somebody spending money on something in my plot, and I don't want it to be traditional, like typical now money. I want it to be ye olde style money. And then I came up with names for them and put them in a text file that I need to look up now to remind myself what they were. But yeah, I came up with a non-decimal denomination system. Like, you know, like how we had the penny and the halfpenny and, you know, things like that, and the tuppence and the threepence, and the tuppence is 2 pence and the threepence was 3 pence and stuff like that, and then 12 pennies to a shilling and 20 shillings to a pound, you know, and it's like nobody knew what the goddamn hell was going on one day with like the money, and they were like, let's just not do this. And halfpennies, you know, the halfpenny was because of poverty, and it was like, we can't even charge a penny for this because some people can only spend half a penny on something. So how did they do it? They took a penny and snipped it in half with like a pair of pins, like snippers, like shink, little metal like snips, just and cut a penny in half. And they were like, now it's a half penny or a halfpenny. So they actually started minting half pennies eventually, because they were like, okay, fine, yeah. Non-decimal, you evil wolf. I will make people learn this stuff. Okay, so what did this guy do to the paper? Back to the
What
game.
he was up to.
Nah, not really.
That research y'all need to do, though. You know?
Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
A loud bang and a man kneeling at the door. He tried to shoot me through the letterbox.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Books can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
Could it have been the man from the bookstore? He's trying to poison me by sabotaging my paper.
Which way did he go?
And now he's
Not
on a
sure.
break.
I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
12
Thanks,
pence
Mr.
for this
Holmes.
kid.
Maybe I could
Jeez,
be
that's a lot of money for a young
if
tyke.
you have more shillings.
That's a lot of money for this kid. That's like,
Get
you
the
know,
Strand. Get your copy
his
of
meal for the day is
Strand
paid and everything. Maybe even a place to sleep. All right. Got a new place in your mind palace.
here. Get the Strand. Get your
Open
copy
the
of
case
Strand
book.
here.
And then go to the mind palace. Yeah. Yeah, where is my mind palace? Here it is. Oh, the neurons are connecting. Who ruined the Strand? A book from Barnes. A cactus spine potentially poisoned. These are the items that we have, right? The Strand was missing. These are the observations. The London Advertiser and the Newsboy's testimony. Let's see. Okay, well, I suppose I get it. I see what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to connect. This is different. This isn't just, oh, you have like points of information and you need to deduce from them. You have multiple types. You have items. There was a cactus spine potentially poisoned. The Strand is missing as an observation, but we have to pin these. So the newsboy's testimony comes into this. And the cactus spine potentially as well. But also books. And that forms an opinion. Barnes, the bookseller, is involved in the scheme. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang. A visit to this man is in order. Ooh, that's cool. Can we reform that then? No, once you've got it, you've got it. So it's not like Crime and Punishment still, where you can then go back and change your opinion and be like, no, these two things fit together instead of these two things. And you get a different conclusion if it kind of makes sense. It was a common occurrence to clip coins. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. People were like, snip. You know, I don't have the correct change, so they just cut a piece off. There you go. Because back then, coins were representative of the value of the actual metal that was used to mint them. Now they're not. They're less than. Like nickel isn't actually used fully in the and neither is copper in the creation of a coin. They do have other things mixed into them, so they're not really representative of the metallic like value of the currency anymore, because we've moved away from using metals as a means of measuring economic value. Really, like it's not done anymore. In realistically speaking, it's now all regulated through central banks and stuff, and therefore they don't want you tampering with the currency anymore, because you're not actually creating a representative value if you snip a coin in half or tear a banknote or whatever. Like you can't take a 10 euro note and just rip it in half and be like, there you go, it's 5 euros now because it's half of a 10. It's like, no, you just vandalized the money. That's no use to anybody now, because, you know, there's no actual value to that physical currency to begin with. Pretty sure it'll still be possible to change opinion when there's other clues. Possibly, yeah, actually. Like I can't interact with it now. I can read the bits for the info about them. But I think the man from the stack of books makes the most sense. And I can't move to any of the other stuff just yet. That's all we've got.
Holmes' murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of a game.
Mm-hmm. Nor the hand that wields it. You can pin evidence for quick access information in your casebook. Open the casebook, pin the evidence. Ah, right, yes, this was the system. Right. So these are all the things we figured out. Mr. Barnes was involved in the scheme. And then the thing that has a compass on it is literally the go to a place. This is an opinion, you know. But this is the you need to remember this bit, if I remember correctly. And it gives you a waypoint. Okay, so we're going to pin that. And the book from Barnes, which was up here, right? Skip that now, get rid of that. I see you in there, assassin. And to end you. Lead you to Cthulhu. Oh, he's in now. Well. Well. Observe. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, bags under the eyes. He's overworked. He's also on 12-hour shifts. Oh, looky here. Filthy hands, bro. You're handling books like that? Is that ink stain? Yes. Newspaper ink? So, does that prove that he was messing with my shit? What is this? Leans heavily on the right leg. He has a sore left leg. There was a bang. What if he, like, whacked his leg on? Maybe he tripped. Maybe that's... Oh, I bet that's what this is leading to. I bet he was, like, tripped on the step because he had such a big stack of books he couldn't see where he was going, and that was the bang, was him, like, falling to his knees and hitting the door with the books or something. Yeah. Quick, shiv him like a true Londoner. You want to get stabbed, mate? Come on, then. Have some. Yep. High heels. He wants to look taller. Well. Oh, no. So let's see. He has bags under his eyes as a result of poor sleep and stress and developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. Oh, could be, though. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably. It could be as well that he was jumped and then somebody took the books and used it as pretense to deliver the poison needle. And this guy's like got back in after being to the hospital, like, I got it. Somebody knocked me out. Somebody coshed me, they did. I got whacked. So wears the heels to look taller and stronger to deter future violence. So the doctor prescribed him. Here, take a set of these. Shoes? Yes. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me, so he's a blackmail victim. He's got newspaper ink on his hands, he's got heels, leans on his leg bags. Or we could say he's a workaholic. He's developed a limp and large bags under the eyes as a result of long hours of intense work. He's not very confident, tries to appear taller by wearing heels. Seems unlikely such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hands suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. He got mugged. He did. Whoa. I doubt very much suddenly this guy was like, yeah, I'm gonna kill Holmes, you know. Which could mean he was blackmailed. But he might also be unwitting. I doubt he'd be here now, just kind of chilling. I'm gonna go with workaholic. Confirm. Accept.
Mr. Barnes? A word.
Oh. Yes, he's obviously.
Goodness sake.
Did he just run? Like,
Who
really?
goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Really?
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Are we doing this?
Care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could.
I choose the same, yeah.
Deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with...
You were standing around reading a book a moment ago, bro. Get your ass out of here. Even Watson's like,
I trust you, Mr.
nah,
Holmes.
not buying this.
Doesn't seem like himself.
Not buying this shit.
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Oh, it'd be a shame if something bad were to happen to one of these books. Oh no, I just ripped a page. Let me see if I can put it back in. Oh, I just ripped another page out trying to put it back in. Are you sure you don't want to come out? No, maybe not. Maybe not. I think we need to find a different method. Yeah, let's just...
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Okay. In before Necronomicon. It's like, oh, what's this book out here? It's got a face on the front. It's trying to chew at my fingers. It won't stop talking at me, but I can't understand the words. It keeps saying Nyarlathotep and, you know, shit like that. And I. Ooh,
I could
that's
hardly
morbid.
imagine anything more macabre.
Yeah. Oh my. Let's see, what have we got here? Ooh, everlasting plants. A catalogue of exotic plants on the Barnes's counter. The name of the catalogue reads, Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting. What? Oh, natural Viagra? Well, I'd say, sir, this is hardly appropriate.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Egyptology, huh? Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, with the thing there, that tracks. There was also this book with the eye on it. We're not with the dagger going through. We're not going to talk about that one, the one with the dagger and the eye on it. No? Okay. Let's see. What else? Oh. This cash register's been left open. Ka-ching! Oh, I should probably make sure this money on the counter doesn't fall into my pocket. They'll come running out in a heartbeat, I tell you. Let's see, what else have we got here?
The finest view London has to offer.
I wonder who the lady is standing over there. Not Irene Adler, is it? Oh.
In the language of
Creepy.
Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
The lady over there. Irene Adler. Probably. I don't know. The Power of Love. Blood and Mandrake. Okay. I can't quite read that one. The Mystery of Edwin Drood? I don't know, by Charles Dickens. Not fully versed in all the Dickenses. I found something there. There it is. Stack of books.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
It is weird. Just start to scribble lexical corrections in a book. Oh, I'll just make some notes in the margin here, if you don't mind. They'll be like, no! Yeah, Your Honor, I'm not even going to try pronouncing what you just put in my chat. If I actually get it right, I'm afraid of what we will summon. When I was young, I thought Cthulhu chant was cool. Now I look at it and it's too much senseless gibberish. It is. That's all Lovecraft did when he wanted to create the Cthulian shit, was just like, you know, mashed the typewriter keyboard with like the palm of his hand. Pling, pling, pling. Yeah, that looks good. You know. That's all that was. So.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
I know. Ooh, it's the, I've forgotten the name of it. It's like the map thing, the gate map thing. I don't know, but it's meant to represent the spheres or something. Yeah. I think it's from, like, Hebrew myth as well. I'm not sure. Like an alchemical thingy. Anyways, oh.
So,
Doggy!
there's a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Doggy! A doggy. Love the doggy. Good old Toby. There's nothing else around. Can we talk to him now?
But I can't hear you. Please come back later.
How did you know I was here if you couldn't hear me anyway? You can't see me. I'm not buying that shit. Okay, am I supposed to make a deduction here, aren't I? Yeah. He's involved in a scheme. Dead flowers on display. Let me go to Mind Palace. Here we go. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Oh. So we need a blue, I guess they're color coded, aren't they, as well? We need a blue, a green, and a yellow. So, the book from Barnes we've already used. Broken ladder. That can't be why he's acting weird. Probably got something to do with the fact that he knew about the cactus spine being potentially poisoned. And the dead flowers that are on display shows that he's working with someone, and that was the signal to say job done. Like, and he's involved in a scheme. A scheme, I say. No, that did not work. Oh, but it keeps the ones pinned that we got right. Okay. Well, did he have something to do with the bodyguard missing? Or do I need to find more stuff? I don't know, let's try it. The cryptology books? I don't know. No, they weren't right either. Oh, but it also eliminates the ones. No. The book came from him, and maybe he knew he'd been seen? No. Wow, okay. I obviously need more info here. I need more info. Maybe I need to go out for that info. Do I have a detective vision mode? Let's see. Analyze surroundings as the bumper. Yeah, like, is there anything that's gonna ping? Okay. Just the door. I guess we leave. Excuse me, good madam. Are you in fact part of this scheme as well? Oh, you got a doggy too.
What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
I was talking to the dog, madam. Thank you.
The weather is dreary, isn't
Oh,
it?
the dog's name is Lily.
Yeah,
Okay.
my flowers could use the rainfall.
Yeah, interesting. There's some dead flowers in that window over there. Maybe you can help brighten them up, as that's your job. There's like a symbol on her thing. Oh boy! Well, I never. It's the second time today I've seen cactus spines like that.
Fine. Is this what I found in my dustbin?
It's freaking identical. That's what that is. And it's got a crack in the pot. Interesting.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Could the bang have been the pot dropping?
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
There's dead leavings there. I guess the only other one is this one here with the red.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
Maybe listen to him and reschedule the meeting for a month later, and he will give you lots of time to gather clues. That's true.
Your fancy, Mr.
That's how we get him out. We said, do you really want to give me a month to figure out what you're into? Because, bro, I'm going to find out everything you did since the day you were born. Every little indiscretion. So you should probably come out now and we'll talk about just this one thing. Observe the woman. Distant look, avoiding eye contact, distracted, watching the dead flowers. I thought that was like a beehive for a second up there. I was like, shit, what? Pollinating. Yes, that's what I was interested in. What is on there? Honoring a deceased husband. Mourning brooch. Ah, okay. Luxury fabrics unusual for work attire. That's what got me as well. I was like, she's dressed pretty, I don't know, over the top for work. Makeup. Beauty or concealment? Holmes, sir, please. What of the shoes? Always look at the shoes. Clean boots. Changed upon arrival. So she's mourning a deceased husband. Wearing pretty nice clothing. Say that she just sells flowers. Almost like she doesn't actually do this for a day job. Wearing makeup to conceal. Or for beauty. If you're mourning, you tend not to want to doll yourself up for the benefit of others. So I'm going to say concealment. Clean boots, changed upon arrival. Probably because she got them dirty somehow and didn't want clues. Avoiding eye contact. So she's ready to move on. Oh, right. She's looking for a new husband now. She's observing the bookstore owner. He's got a bookshop. He has his own shop and everything, but she does look sus. Yeah, there's something very sus about this. He wears a mourning brooch in memory of the late husband. The dress is made of expensive fabric that is not suitable for this work. Her shoes show no trace of mud. Must have changed them when she arrived, and eyes are constantly darting around the street, seemingly searching for something, perhaps waiting for someone. She's looking for a new husband, obviously. Yeah. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of a departed husband, she is trying to move on as suggested by the makeup and the nice outfit. No. If that was the case, she'd also take the mourning brooch off. Perhaps she is dressed to attract someone's attention, or because she's learned to love herself again. Aw. Nope. She is still grieving, using makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Oh. Not what I was going to go for, but okay. Made from expensive fabric that is not suited to the worker. Shoes show no trace of mud. She must have changed them. Tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly. Still wears a mourning brooch in memory of the late husband, and her gaze is always off into the distance. Reveals emotional detachment. One must conclude that she is still reeling from a tragic loss. I'd say that's true. But what was the loss, and what does it have to do with Holmes, and what, you know, the poisoning attempts and stuff? Or are we reading way too much into it? I love that you always question yourself and the game and the motives behind all this.
My condolences, Mrs. Fleming.
Mr. Holmes?
What is the point of it all?
You're clearly still in mourning.
Oh, no. I loved him more than anything, of course, but that was some time ago.
I'm ready to move on.
Life goes on.
A lesson
I'm
we
carousing right now.
one way or another.
You're throwing my game off. Get away. You know, that's what she's on right now. Provide evidence. Right. Yeah, this is the thing we have to do now, is be like, no. I've got you sussed out because of this thing.
I'll be off.
Oh, no, I thought it was selected. Well, there's nothing about the flowers in the window, right? Roses for sale, Barnes's broken ladder, dead flowers on display.
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop
Who
window?
was that?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely.
Dead flowers. How romantic.
I hope you're right.
Looks sus, can't read a woman. Time to uninstall. Yes. She says she knows nothing about the dead flowers. Explanation of the flower seller's stand reveals she specializes in roses of various colors. But what about the cactus? There is a cactus with an impressive spine. I'm going to go about that.
One of these things is not like the other.
One of these things does not belong.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove. And the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Interesting. So you didn't just question that a new product appeared on your own display? Like, interesting. I guess this plant shop must just sprout its own shit every now and then.
I don't know anything about this, sorry. I don't know anything about this, sorry. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
I found with the last game, Chapter 1, it was a good idea to just do all of this. Basically, we're just asking her, like, hey, what do you know about this shit? What do you know about this shit? What do you know about this shit? And it just kind of, like, gives you more to work with. Do this with everybody.
Are you sure you're asking the right person?
Even if it doesn't seem like it makes any sense.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
Yes, but no, but I kind of, maybe.
But we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes.
Look.
Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played, and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
He's thinking about those eternal plants of love. And whether or not you're selling them. He's got problems, and we don't judge that kind of stuff here. At least the sidekick doesn't seem to diss you if you get it wrong. Oh god, yes! Chapter 1, I wanted to punch the non-existent man next to me just for all the bullshit. He was like, Holmes, but what are you asking that for? He's gonna think you're an idiot. And you're like, shut the fuck up, I'm investigating. You know.
Should have worn something warm.
Okay, looks like we've actually asked everything that was pertinent. Alright, we've got ads coming, guys. Oh, they're already on. Never mind then. I'll see some of y'all after the ad break. Thanks for sticking around. What is this? Look at all this. No? How are we getting this man out? Maybe we can just go through the back door and be like, hey, what the fuck? I guess I can't go that way. Like, we're on our lunch break. Oh, up in a squat. Dude, not cool. No, I guess I can't go through here either. Ooh, what about down here? Ooh. Yeah, just climb in through his window and be like, bro, you ain't making this conversation any easier. You know, like, seriously.
Impressive stature, strong gaze. I think this man deserves a knighthood.
Oh,
How can you be so sure?
On rare occasions, Watson, it can suffice to trust one's gut.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Nice little nod. I like that.
Cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
No, Watson, stop thinking. All right. Well, how do we move on with this? Yeah, because we're doing this still, the visit to Barnes, but now we have more information, I think. This is pulsing. Cactus in a cracked pot outside. Why is he acting so strangely? Because of that. And because of her? No, we've already got that right. That's fine. Boom! Got it. He loves her. Barnes displays a boutique of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. Oh, I may hope she will come into the shop and give him a watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of desperation. I'm gonna go with desperation. Like, dude, you are really scraping the bottom of the barrel on the how to meet women, you know, spectrum here, like, seriously. Yeesh. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from a catalogue on his counter, a questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalogue presents these cacti as immortal. Desperation indeed. It's like, dude, seriously. There are ways of relieving this pent-up stress for a lonely man, you know? Like, doesn't do the job all the time, but maybe try it. In your own time. He probably is in the back room right now. Ew. Ew. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strand outside of 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. So he's not trying to poison me. He just was delivering the book. He dropped the cactus. It crashed and banged. That was the loud bang. And the needle fell out and got all over my paper. And, you know, with the dirt and the potting soil. And it all got shoved through, and now he thinks we're here to bitch at him about the state of the paper and be like, what the hell, bro? And he's just trying to avoid an awkward, an ugly conversation. All right, Pin.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Have we been overthinking this, Shirley?
The best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Mr. Barnes, I know you're not involved in a plot to assassinate me. And you should probably get a life.
Mr. Barnes,
just FYI.
I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes.
That doesn't help, Holmes.
You very well from behind the door.
Be a bit more direct. I know what you did. I know why you did it. He's in the back room like, no, he's not in there with the tentacles. Stop it. Or maybe he is. This is a Lovecraftian game. It's a weird start to one, but, you know.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
Imagine if he's in there thinking, oh, he thinks that's what I did. He doesn't think I actually tried to kill him because I totally tried to kill him. Damn, I got lucky.
I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines.
Soil and
I
spines.
cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
You have doctor-patient confidentiality with me.
All right then.
I'm not a patient, though. Holmes punches him in the face. He fixes him up. Now you are.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your
And all the
actions
editions have been sold out.
Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
All right, Holmes, stop being brutal.
I am
It was an
used to this
accident.
sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Yeah, no, she didn't really. I asked her about the flowers on the window, and she was like, I don't know. And, oh, that cactus. I don't know. I think she's kind of clueless, bro. Go out there and talk to her. Put on a coat, go out there, talk to her. It's like, you're asking me about human feelings and affections? I don't know. No, I know what to do.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts.
Be
and
direct.
simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That
Makes sense,
Yes,
right? Okay, this really is just that simple sometimes, guys.
to overthink things.
Go talk to the person.
So at last,
You hear a no,
to the matter of the paper.
move on. It's
I'm
easier.
investigating a string of burglaries.
Believe me, I know. It's easier.
Perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled.
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
Oh, well then.
An issue of the Strand here all along?
Well,
Don't everybody?
I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
Nerd!
Familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes.
Yeah, and when
yes,
I need
okay.
to have, like,
Give me the
Thulian
paper.
texts translated, I will bring them to you. No wonder he'll summon a cosmic horror on Sherry. Man needs to chill. He does. Saltpeter explosion rocks the docks. Yeah, let's rock the docks. Rock the docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with a loud bang and a thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at the pier N3 in the early evening en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. No. The Port Authority has yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river. But the pollution! But with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what fully transpired. Man,
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
ain't no wonder you can't catch fish in the Thames anymore.
About you and Mrs. Fleming.
Yeah. Alright. So, I keep pressing the wrong button to go here. I can unpin that. For the Port Authority. Let's see, there was a saltpeter explosion at the docks. The ship blew
That
up.
was an utter waste of time.
Ugh.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was
Hey.
supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it.
What if there was and the explosion covered it?
Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill-applied...
You're looking for a pattern
I see
that
things
isn't
that
there.
are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will
How
always
about
be
breakfast,
burglars.
Holmes?
Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind...
What better
I
way to cover a robbery, though,
Which
or a
brings us back to
burglary,
my news from earlier.
than to
think I have
blow
a
the
case.
place up
A real
afterwards?
one.
Truly?
Indeed.
I'm not giving that as advice, by the way.
Your stories from Cordona.
Don't do either of those
A patient
things,
of mine,
please.
Captain Stenwick told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
A missing servant.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But,
It's brilliant. Let's go.
oh, good.
You son of a
Well,
bitch,
this
I'm
house
in.
is nearby.
Let's go.
Come.
He's like, sold, bro. Sold. Is it that way? Is it actually that way? He is pointing. That's actually pretty cool. I'm assuming he's actually pointing in the way we need to go. So, keep pressing the wrong goddamn button. Okay, what do we do here then? Captain Stenwick has a large mansion nearby, is located on the same street as the Barnes bookshop. How convenient! Oh, goddamn. Look at this here contraption, Watson. It's one of them there horseless carriages propelled by steam. Rather ugly though, isn't it? Jesus. But in a charming kind of way, I like it. I love that shit. I love that old shit right there. You know, that steam engine crap. Oh, it's so good. Alright. Is this the mansion? It looks mansion-esque. I'm gonna say it's the mansion. Look at that, when everybody had their own proper mailbox like that. And they used to be painted blue, not red. Everybody thinks of the red ones and the red phone boxes and stuff. They used to be blue. Some of them anyway. Police phone boxes used to be blue.
Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone.
We're talking about Lestrade here.
Good day,
Fucking Lestrade.
the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles.
Ruffles.
Superiors have made this decision, sir.
What a name. Ruffles. Would you say that, Captain, that this sergeant here is ruffling your feathers? Okay. Why won't you investigate? You don't like how they made the hat shadow for Watson? I feel like as well the shading in this game is... it's probably my very old card. I don't know.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick.
He's a missing person. We don't look into that. But if we find him robbing people, oh, we're gonna beat the crap out of him and bring him, you know, to jail and everything. Then we care. Like, what? So here's a tip, guys. If you ever find yourself in Victorian-era London and you are missing, commit a crime and the police will find you. They care then. What?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. When life is tough...
Europe? What is that fairy tale sounding name? I know.
Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
Fantastic mystical continent.
Didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I have no intention of joining your petition against this guy. I mean, we should probably just complain about his name and leave it at that. Ruffles. Sergeant Ruffles of Her Majesty's London Metropolitan Police Service based in Scotland Yard. Sheesh. Real crimes, where we see some young bloke that looks weak enough for us to gang up on them, yeah, basically. Okay, describe this person.
Tell me about Kimahia.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen.
Damn.
And as strong as two. Dark hair and fierce.
So we're looking for a guy walking through the streets doing the haka.
Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
I've invested a lot of money into him is code for, yeah, I bought him for a lot of money. Ugh. Remember, guys, this is a product of the day. Like, the story is set in a time period when shit like this used to be the case. So let's just, you know, move on. 5 streams straight from Yuri. Thank you. Damn, that's a lot of streaking. I mean, a lot of streams to watch.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get
Streaking means something else.
He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but
Oh my
only to
God.
check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Why would he run away? You know, apart from the obvious, like, enslavement deal, you know.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Oh, bro, I'd run away as well. If you were only feeding me cabbage, I'd be like, no. My shack smells like farts. Just stop feeding me cabbage.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he
But
must
he's
have
a
fled
dick,
with
so
some
he
money
didn't.
on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
You do that. Yes, sir. You feel free to do that. Let's look around. Gotta get away from this guy quick. Fuck me. Alright, nothing here. What's the current pin, by the way? I do dislike that this, like, pulse mechanic is on some kind of, like, cooldown timer thing. Can I go down there? Why can't I go down there? Oh, maybe round here. Do we get to make an opinion of this guy, by the way? I can't remember. Let's see.
Why are you still here?
Oh, I just wanted to know if I could, like, stare you down, bro. Check your shoes, that kind of thing. Alright. There's a headless statue. What happened here? Oh, big prints. Hold to inspect. I'm trying. Let's try that first.
Chewing tobacco.
Chewy's tobacco? Chewbacca? Ah! Oh. I'll shut up now.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Uh-huh. Where's number 3? I mean, there's this thing here, but I can't interact with it. I think that opens up when I get all the clues. Like, can't go any higher than that, and I can't go any lower than this. We've got chewing tobacco. What if I just need to be further over? Oh. Further back. No. I don't find the third clue there. That's weird. I'll come back to that when we've looked around more for other stuff. Concentration helps you pick up the smaller details. Now you're telling me. When you see a wavy green circle, press right bumper, to observe the object more closely. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Okay. Right. Aha. I knew there was another method for this. Yeah, the focus. That's right. It's telling me now. Knee print.
Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a meter now. With enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past. Press right bumper to see the imagination nodes. Interact with nodes to begin and then recreate an accurate version of events. Yes, I remember. Okay, so... Back. Right, so we got a guy kneeling, but that's barefoot. Alright. Well, we probably just need to get more stuff anyway from the area. But yeah, somebody was like kneeling and hiding behind the statue. There's nothing we can do here. We got this.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Interesting. Alright, this is the guy's shack. What do we got here?
A scrap of Hessian.
Been stuck down with a nail? And a broken crate?
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
So, somebody hit with a box. Oh, there's a face imprint in there. Is that Abe Lincoln?
The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Probably brained in the back of the head with that crate, right? Okay. Is there a piece of evidence I need to pin for that? We pin this. See if there's any focal points. There are not. Maybe here. Although I doubt it. Okay. I mean, you know, the spyglass is pretty damn obvious. By pinning that one. Oh. By pinning that one, which is unlikely, but you never know. Oh. Yeah. Call the dude, maybe he'll recognize the face imprint. Yeah, you never know. Although, what if it's his? I don't have a... Yeah, like there's the face imprint. Not much of anything else. The board there looks like it's been bent out, but that could just be how it usually is. I don't know. Let's keep looking around. We might find something else that links to that.
No air coming through it.
Well, it's a chimney. Air's supposed to go out, so... What have we got here? Ash?
The ashes are long since cold.
Wood and a bone.
Mutton chops. The remains of a meal.
Mutton chops? Just like the mutton chops on the old captain's face over there. I sense an enigma. I do. I see a pattern.
Heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Grabbed Watson by the nose like, ah!
After my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Oh goddamn! He was vaping. He was getting high in here. Whoa, bro. Whoa, whoa. So yeah, he was smoking up. Interesting.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Yes, probably. I can see that being the case. Musical instrument, I guess. Maori carvings.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Nose flew. Ew! I touched that. Yuck. Yuck, I say. So we're back to this. Like... Stack of clothes made from Hessian. Oh, that doesn't link to this. What if we just pin that? No. Gotta go get sleepsy, see you, Wolf. Okay, you're out. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I don't know how I handle this. This is the thing. The investigation system in this current range of Sherlock Holmes games is very involved. It's less point and click and more logical deduction, you know? But it does say there's a pin on there, which basically is a hint that you need to pin stuff. I do have deductions to form over here with this. Maybe this will help as well. Hey, Taylor. Nice to see you. Yes, having a good day. How about yourself? How's life treating you today? Are you feeling any better? I think you were feeling not so well last we spoke. So where does the trail lead? We got chewing tobacco remnants and clothes made of Hessian. And then over here, oh my goodness. Why is all the Barnes stuff still in here? The clues in the garden, footprints in the garden, and the shack. Let's go with the shack first, see if that gives us. Sadly not great, can't seem to get your shit together. I'm so sorry, dude. Being rough all round, I believe. Footprints. Oh man, we don't have anything here for the blue stuff, do we? No, we have no blue neurons. I need more blue neurons. I need to figure out what the second part of this damn clue is. Oh. Oh, hello. Missing key. And that one's bent to the left, so that's a different key. The key that bends to the right, though, that opens this gate. Do we get to do anything with that? No. See, we've got that there. Watson, help a man out.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed? You think you know someone?
Yeah, well, you know, it was the day, wasn't it? It is what it is, man. I can't change it, so I'd have to deal with it until it's done. True enough. Oh, there's a thing here. There's drag marks, wheels, tracks.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Well, it probably wasn't this cart. That cart ain't towing shit. I wonder if I need to go out and around the back of the house and have a look outside. What's down here? Oh! Graffito. Do I need to have something else pinned? I suppose I can go and talk to the guy. So we've got little talkie points here. But clothes made of Hessian. Where's the... There's no specific evidence for the opioid stuff? Okay, I guess not. Oh, I do see something in there, though.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
Oh, that's that. That's the thing we... Oh! We can see the window.
Is this a Tanifa, a Maori water spirit? Or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
No, that's just the rain. Also, I do note... There's like a little pet bed there, look. You see that? Underneath, there's like a little pet bed, but I can't seem to interact with it. Can we now go look at this, now that we observed it from there? No. Oh! Oh, he said there was no air moving through the chimney. Specifically, somebody ragged it?
The rag reeks of smoke.
Somebody plugged this chimney. No ventilation for him while he was, you know, getting high.
No air coming through it.
So with this one, we don't have any more stuff yet. Let's go talk to the man. Let's go talk to the dude, the captain. Dr. Captain Crunch over here and see what's shaking. I have questions for you, sir. Provide evidences. Okay. Someone blocked the chimney.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
Well, shut up. Fresh tracks. What could have left them?
Where on earth are you going with this?
There's tracks in your garden. Come on, you want me to find a man? I gotta follow tracks. Interesting clues in the garden. Parallel tracks running through the middle of the yard look fresh behind the statue. Someone with chewing tobacco.
Where on earth are you going with this?
This guy's terrible. I hate him. What about the lock?
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
To examine the garden, I need to borrow the keys, you pain in the ass.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimihia's?
Yes, I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Did it stir feelings in you? You should go talk to the man at the plant store. He has books about that kind of stuff. You know, different plants that help with that.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
I'm just going to ask you everything, dude, until you shut up, so...
Do you happen to know Kimihia's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
That was what I thought. The boot print can't be his, because would he have been wearing them? Like, the preview image of him, like, that we saw, showed him barefoot. So I was like, well, maybe that's just the character modeling. Okay.
Has Kimihia ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimihia's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Alright, I guess that's everything we got out of that. We can't ask any more. Okay. But maybe he disturbed somebody who was prowling, and something bad happened afterwards. So, this right here, we now know we have a second alternative. Bam! It ain't Kimmy here. It's some other guy who we do not know yet. And now we have something over here. What have we got? Second guy stole key to get out, but then who locked the garden gate behind? Kimmy here must have opened the gate, or somebody. I bet. That didn't give us anything, did it? Alright. It makes most sense that Kimmy here was smoking up in here, though. We just need to figure this out. Like, there's gotta be another clue here. A clue. Or maybe I forgot I can move the cam. Ah, you son of a bitch. I could just move the I forgot about that. I can actually scooch around a bit.
A small navy spyglass.
A navy spyglass? Why would he have that? That's extra evidence added. Nice. Can we now see what we get here? Click. Oh. So Kimmy here probably like whacked a dude, like smack. And then they broke themselves here. But the Hessian cloth there. The entrance there's a crushed crates and a piece of sackcloth. That was his clothing. So that tore. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, that makes more sense that he got dragged than this guy tripped. Somebody abduct him? Is that what this was? Doubt very much that happened. If this guy is like 6'4" or some shit, you know. More than likely, he was dragged across the floor and part of his clothing tore on a loose nail. But then this guy tripped. What's weird is like, I guess maybe the trip made him turn over. As he was trying to drag this guy, you've got a lot of energy like stored on one side of your body then, and that lets go, and you're gonna pivot around because he landed face first. So somebody did that. Now, they could have plugged his chimney so that he would like zonk out, and then they came in to abduct him. Or somebody did that while Kimmy here was in bed. That could be the case. Like they shoved the ball of opiates in there. It rolls through the chimney and into his fireplace, and then they plugged it behind to fill it with smoke. Because he would have noticed. Okay. And there's definitely nothing else in here. I don't know if that crate has, that chest has something, but probably not. And then they took a key, which means this here wouldn't be Kimmy here, it would be the stranger. Like somebody came in, and the reason they have this cart is they put him on it and took him out the back gate. But what was this all about? Somebody just skulking, making their way there, I guess. You got one more thing to find. But 1, 2, 3. This one here makes 4. There's a 5th one somewhere. Maybe we do need to go out back.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Because that key's missing. I can talk to him about the spyglass. Maybe that'll yield up some more information. Let's go talk to the captain again. Oh, you know what though? There is a break in the wall here. Somebody could have jumped over the wall. I might then want to go outside and have a look around the back of the place. That could be like evidence of the ingress, you know. Alright, spyglass.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Okay. Keep opening that menu. I'm sure I did that with the last game as well. Like, to me, the button for opening the main menu makes more sense as opening this. Maybe I should change the keybind or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Oh, here at the mansion. But we could go around the street and around the back. If we can go that way. I bet we can't. I bet the road's blocked or some other jackassery, you know. Okay, let's see. Cloth was made of hessian, spygrass, the chewing tobacco remains. Where does his trail lead? The cloth of hessian was that. And I guess the spyglass could have belonged to his kidnapper. No. The lock with the unusual keyhole is where it leads to, though. We just need some of this. I'll find all the puzzle pieces, guys. Find them all. They're just planks. But yeah, this bit of low wall here. Oh. Hey, nope. I saw something. Yeah, and crates stacked up and shit. I'm quite sure we need to go out and around. Let's try. Let's go down that alleyway. I'll be right back, sir. I just need to go check on a thing real quick. Let's see. Oh, no, we can get down here. Oh, no, we can't. The Rozzers have blocked it off, they have. Hey, move this heap. Sons of bitches, I need to go down there and check a thing. You're obstructing my investigation.
Excuse me, just one question.
I wish I could help you, but I don't know.
Not done. Okay. Yeah, asking random people in the street never really did anything. Somebody abandoned an umbrella and a hat here. Look at this. Somebody with a good view of the alleyway. Probably reading more into that than is necessary, though. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what the heck else I'm looking for here. I am a little bit lost. Maybe it matters what piece of evidence we have pinned. Like, let's pin that. Let's see what happens then when we go into focus mode. Did we find anything else? There are 3 possibilities here. What was the third one? Oh, the guy with a spyglass. What was the previous one? Why was that different? It's just a guy without a spyglass. Okay. So we had a man with a spyglass watching the house. And then... oh, there we go. Pile of logs. Fallen. Someone dropped a bunch of, like a firewood cart. Probably. Which is how they used it to get him out.
Someone moved the cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Yeah, then they came over here, plugged his thing after throwing some, like, burning opioid substance in there to knock him out. And then they came in and tried to drag him out and tripped over a crate and broke themselves.